Fight like a roaring fight, crypto and dreams under stadium lights. Sweat and fire, hearts ignite. Evening sports buffet, we'll let the Ginch replay. Highlights, wild scores collide, it's the riot live tonight. Lace drawn, bold on the chalkboard slate.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's February 4th.
Every second pounding.
Hey, look, I believe March 8th, daylight savings time. We have a little over 4 weeks and spring ahead. You know, it's not spring yet. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Thanks to the Ginch Quartet there. But welcome here on the Cole County Entertainment Network. Our early evening sports buffet with the Ginch. I am Sid Ginch. Mr. Neff. Ryan Neff to you. It's balmy here in the Northeast. It got up to about 32 degrees today. It's going to go back down for the weekend, though. I saw 20 degrees as a high, maybe 19 degrees. But again, welcome to another edition, early evening sports buffet with the Ginch. I'm just going to jump to the NBA. Because all kinds of trades have been going on. So let me just jump to it here because it's been fast and furious. If I can pull it up here really quick. Give me just 1 second as, again, technology and me don't mix. There we go. So, Sham Charania has been busy. Right now, the Jazz are expected to waive Lonzo Ball, allowing him to be a free agent. The Cleveland Cavaliers have agreed to trade Lonzo Ball and 2 second-round picks to the Utah Jazz, sources tell ESPN. So they traded for him and then they waived him. Three-team trade that allowed Jazz to pick up 2 seconds, the Hawks to land a productive center in Landale, the Cavaliers to shed significant salary and tax savings while bringing in James Harden, Keon Ellis, and Dennis Schrader. I'm just going to go down and follow the bouncing ball. These are all from earlier today. The Atlanta Hawks did acquire center Jock Landale from the Utah Jazz for cash considerations. And of course, I know the Jazz waived Lonzo Ball, but again, the Cavaliers, when they did this, they agreed to trade Lonzo Ball and 2 second-round picks to the Jazz. Let's see what else here. The Raptors will not require Chris Paul to report to the team and could still discuss trades involving him over the next day. Toronto's now out of the tax. Brooklyn picks up an asset and cash to cover Agbaji's salary. The Clippers clear a roster spot and save $7 million in tax. So basically what he's talking about is the Clippers, Brooklyn Nets, and Toronto Raptors all agreed on a multi-team trade, sending Chris Paul to the Raptors and Ochai Agbaji, a 2032 Raptors second rounder, and cash to the Nets. Earlier, Chicago Bulls traded Colby White and Mike Conley to the Charlotte Hornets for Colin Sexton, Ousmane Dieng, and 3 second-round picks. So wheeling and dealing going on today. At FCJ JLA Brawl Stars says hello, wherever you're tuning in from. Let's see what else from earlier today. Yes. Philadelphia 76ers traded guard Jared McCain to the Oklahoma City Thunder for a 2026 Rockets first-round pick and 3 second-round picks. Ay. Again, trades coming in fast and furious. Again, the big trade today was Anthony Davis getting traded from the Mavs. I have a feeling what the Mavs are just basically saying is you're hurt too much. You don't have availability. And again, if you missed it, let me just break it down for you. The Dallas Mavs traded 10-time NBA All-Star Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum to the Wizards in exchange for Chris Middleton, A.J. Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley III, 2 first-round picks, and 3 second-rounders. I don't have a problem with any of these trades at all. Teams need to do what they can. But yeah, looking at most of these trades, I don't have a problem with any of them. Also earlier today, Los Angeles Clippers traded James Harden to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Darius Garland and a second-round pick, swapping of point guards. So those were the major trades of the day. I was looking for some other updated ones, but I don't see any. Do not see any at all. I'm looking for some other updated ones, don't see it. So I went through all the NBA stuff. At Victoria Samuel hyphen Z8E says, "Hi, lovely. Lovely. Are you from England?" From the world of the NHL, reported by Greg Wyshynski, ESPN. Top NHL prospect Gavin McKenna was charged with assault. He's been charged with felony aggravated assault and other counts, according to Pennsylvania Magisterial District Court documents. He was charged with first felony aggravated assault, which is defined as attempts to cause serious bodily injury or causes injury with extreme indifference, misdemeanor simple assault, and 2 summary counts of disorderly conduct for harassment and engaging in a fight. Maximum penalty for first-degree felony aggravated assault in Pennsylvania is 20 years in prison and or a $25,000 fine. What makes me think it's just going to be a $25,000 fine. This says, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you as well. She is Nigerian, or you're a Nigerian. Samuel, yes. Samuel will be a male. Nigerian. I said, are you reading the news? I am just going over some of today's top headlines from around the world in sports, Mr. Samuel. Obviously, are you tuning in from Nigeria? Wherever you're tuning in from, welcome. Sports Buffet with the Ginch here. So we'll have to keep an eye on this with Mr. McKenna. It's a lot of it's just NBA stuff today, so it might be a quick show. Olympics news, Associated Press reporting. Mr. Canadian snowboarder Mark McMorris he crashed. He was stretchered off. He crashed Wednesday night, which would have been tonight, by the way, they're 5 hours ahead, I believe. He'll be taken off the course on a stretcher. No immediate official word on his condition, so hopefully he is okay. And Floyd Mayweather Jr. back in the news. He's suing Showtime owed at least $340 million. He says he's been shortchanged and filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Showtime, reported by Andres Hale of ESPN. I'll just read this verbatim here. The lawsuit filed Tuesday and obtained by ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars in misappropriated funds and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches of fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor Al Heyman, with the knowing and substantial participation and aid of defendants Showtime Networks Incorporated and Steven Espinoza, among others. Mayweather is claiming he is owed $340 million and cites a complex web of hidden accounts, unauthorized transactions, and deliberate concealment of financial records as the reason he believes he has been defrauded from those funds. Okay, we will have to keep an eye on that. Boys being boys, I don't know. The Super Bowl is T-minus 4 days and counting. If you want to know the latest odds, right now Seattle's favorite by 4.5. The over-under is 45.5. Money line, New England is plus 195. Sam Darnold says his oblique feels really good ahead of the Super Bowl, so he's good to go. Some other NFL news. Jets hire Frank Reich as offensive coordinator, which I think is outstanding for the Jets. I think he would do a decent job there. The Arizona Cardinals' new coach, Mr. Mike LaFleur, he has hired Nathaniel Hackett as his offensive coordinator. I don't know if that's going to work out or not. The Steelers have hired offensive coordinator Brian Angelicchio. I had to pick my brains of Steel City Renegades to see what they think about that. As reported by the Associated Press, Patrick Mahomes' father was arrested for violating his DWI probation. Been a long year for Patrick and the Chiefs. As reported by the Associated Press, he was arrested Tuesday during a meeting with his probation officer after a warrant was obtained for a probation violation. He remained in Smith County Jail in Tyler, Texas on Wednesday. His attorney did not immediately return a call from the Associated Press. Hopefully that all works out in the end. Let's go to the NBA, shall we? Scores from yesterday, the Celtics beat the Mavericks 110-100. The leading scorer for the Celtics, go figure. Jaylen Brown dropped 33, had 11 rebounds. For the Mavs, leading scorer was Cooper Flagg with 36. Mr. Gafford added 10 points and 12 boards. Bucks beat the Bulls 131-115. Leading scorer for the Bulls, Mr. Buzzles, 22 points. For the Bucks, the leading scorer was Kyle Kuzma with 31 points. He added 10 boards. The Pistons beat the Nuggets 124-121. Leading scorer for the Nuggets, Mr. Murray, 32 points. Nikola Jokic, 24 points, 15 boards. For the Pistons, who are looking every bit the NBA title contender, Cade Cunningham with 29 points. Mr. Doran added 19 points and 13 boards. Jazz beat the Pacers 131-122. Excuse me, leading scorer for the Jazz, Mr. Markkanen, had 27 points. Mr. Filipowski had 16 points and 16 boards. For Indiana, the leading scorer was Mr. Walker with 24 points. Lakers beat the Nets 125-109. Leading scorer for the Lakers, LeBron James, dropped 25. The leading scorer for the Nets, Michael Porter Jr., he had 21 points, 10 boards. Mr. Sharp off the bench added 19 points, 14 rebounds. 76ers beat the Warriors 113-94. Leading scorer for the 76ers was Mr. Edgecombe with 25 points and Andre Drummond, 12 points, 12 boards. Golden State Warriors, your leading scorer was Mr. Santos with 13 points. No Stephen Curry. Suns beat the Trailblazers 130-125. Leading scorer for the Phoenix Suns was Mr. Gillespie with 30 points. Mr. Williams, 24 points, 11 rebounds. For the Portland Trailblazers, your leading scorer, Jeremy Grant with 23 points. Kamara, 13-11, and Klingon, 14-15. On the docket for today, the Celtics are at the Rockets, the Pelicans are at the Bucks, the Thunder are at the Spurs. The Knicks right now early in the first, 8-0 over the Nuggets. Timberwolves at the Raptors, the Grizzlies and the Kings and the Cavaliers at the Clippers. NHL, there's been some wheeling and dealing. The Kings have traded for the New York Rangers Artemi Panarin. They add a 2-year extension. So it's a good trade for the Kings. Panarin will go to the Kings in exchange for a prospect, Liam Greentree, a conditional 3rd-round pick in 2026, and a conditional 4th-round pick in 2028. In addition, the Kings and Panarin agreed to a 2-year extension worth an average annual value of $11 million through the 2027-2028 season. Some more, reported by the Associated Press, New Jersey Devils have acquired Nick Bukestad in a trade with the Blues. They sent a conditional 4th-round pick and minor leaguer Thomas Bordelot for Bukestad. It will be the last of the 3 4th-rounders New Jersey currently has among its own, Dallas's and Winnipeg's. Okay. Reported by the Associated Press, Penguins' Caleb Jones, NHL, suspended 20 games for violating the PED policy. Jones said through a statement released by the NHLPA that he believes he was exposed to a contaminated substance while undergoing exosome therapy from an outside provider. He said, quote unquote, "Well, I did not use the prohibited substance intentionally or for performance enhancement. I understand that players are responsible for everything that enters their body, and I accept the discipline imposed by the program. I'm sorry to have let down my teammates, the Penguins, organizations, and our fans." So there you have it. Scores from the NHL yesterday, the Maple Leafs beat the Oilers 5-2. Blue Jackets over the Devils 3-0. Flyers over the Caps 4-2. Hurricanes bested the Senators 4-3. Final in overtime, Lightning over the Sabres 4-3. Islanders over the Penguins 5-4 in overtime. And the Ducks over the Kraken 4-2. Tonight in the NHL, good slate. Right now in the first, Panthers up on the Bruins 1-0. Right now in the first, Blue Jackets up on the Blackhawks 1-0. Blues at the Stars. Oilers are at the Flames. Canadiens Jets just dropped the puck 0-0. Wild at the Predators. Sharks at the Avalanche. Red Wings at the Mammoth. Canucks at the Golden Knights. And the Kraken at the Kings. NCAA men's basketball scores from yesterday. Miami of Ohio stays undefeated with a 73-71 win over Buffalo. Number 3, UConn hammered Xavier 92-60. Number 4, Duke over Boston College 67-49. Number 25, Tennessee over Ole Miss 84-66. Number 22, St. John's over DePaul 68-56. Number 18, Virginia over Pitt 67-47. And number 19, St. Louis outlasted Davidson 91-82. Top 25 action tonight, early in the first. Number 8, Houston up on UCF 9-8. In the first right now, number 10, Michigan State down to Minnesota 15-8 early. Also in the first, number 24, Louisville down to Notre Dame 16-11. Later on, number 5, Illinois hosts Northwestern. Number 16, BYU is at Oklahoma State. Number 6, Gonzaga is at Portland. And number 20, Clemson is at Stanford. On the women's side, there was no top 25 action yesterday. Today, though, at the half right now, number 22, Maryland, over number 12, Michigan State, 43-33. Also at the half, number 15, Baylor leads Cincinnati 36-33. In the first right now, number 8, Michigan down to Nebraska 25-24. Later on, number 14, TCU hosts Houston. Number 1, UConn is at DePaul. Number 20, West Virginia is at Colorado. Number 2, UCLA is hosting Rutgers. NASCAR is finally having the race, the Busch Clash. It is on Fox. In 38-degree weather, by the way. Right now in the lead, Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs, Chase Briscoe, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, and Carson Hocevar right now are your top 5. So there you have it. Again, golf, the PGA Tour, the Waste Management Phoenix Open kicks off the weekend's festivities tomorrow. The Corn Ferry Tour is at the Estara Golf Championship presented by MasterCard in Bogota. That would be Colombia. The PGA Champions Tour has the week off. And the ladies, if I can pull it up here, they're also off this week. Again, the Olympics are coming up soon. There's going to be more wheeling and dealing as far as the NBA and NHL. No college football news. Oh, today is National Signing Day, I believe, though. I believe today is National Signing Day. Just to give you some sort of idea, of where 24/7 Sports, as of today, here are their top recruiting classes for this year. Right now, they've got USC number 1. They've got Oregon 2nd, Alabama 3rd, Ohio State 4th, Notre Dame 5th. They have Georgia 6th, Texas 7th, Tennessee 8th, Miami 9th, and Texas A&M 10th. We go to On3's website. They have USC 1st, Notre Dame 2nd, Oregon 3rd, Ohio State 4th, Alabama 4th, Alabama 5th. Georgia 6th, Texas A&M 7th, Miami 8th, Tennessee 9th, Texas 10th. What do we have here? I don't read Arabic. He says, "Me Iran." Okay. Penguin blue waving tear. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in from Iran. Thanks for joining. I think I'm going to end the show here. Just let me go back to NASCAR real quick. They've red flagged the race probably because of weather. They said they were going to have weather down there. It was going to be ice and sleet, and So as it stands right now, Ty Gibbs is your leader at the red flag. Chase Briscoe second, William Byron's third, Ryan Blaney's fourth, Carson Horsevar fifth, Christopher Bell ninth, Christopher Bell sixth, Denny Hamlin seventh, Joey Logano eighth, Ryan Priest ninth, Kyle Larson 10th, Chase Elliott 11th, Connor Zilich 12th, Josh Berry 13th. Ross Chastain is 14th, Shane Van Giersberg 15th, Chris Buescher 16th, Bubba Wallace 17th, Daniel Suarez 18th, Tyler Reddick 19th, Kyle Buschka 20th, Alex Bowman 21st, Austin Dillon 22nd, Austin Cindric 23rd. Going to end it here. Enjoy the festivities tonight, whether it's NBA, NHL, college basketball. If you're watching the NASCAR race, more power to you. He says, I don't know your language. Yes, and I don't know your language, but thanks for tuning in anyway, my friend. Again, enjoy the festivities. I will be on tomorrow, 7 p.m. here on the Cole County Entertainment Network. 4 Down Territory Super Bowl special. I believe Dees from Steel City Renegades is going to come on. We'll be waxing poetic about the matchup with the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Maybe delving into some NFL news as well. Oh, and again, enjoy the festivities tonight. I will be back tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, here on the Cole County Entertainment Network. As I end each show, practice compassion, practice empathy, have passion for what you do. Hug somebody every once in a while. You might make their day. Tell somebody you love them. You might not get a second opportunity. And for God's sakes, if you see somebody struggling in whatever fashion they may be struggling, ask questions, inquire how you might be able to help them, how you might be able to get them help. Pick their brain. You might not just be saving a life, you might be saving multiple lives. With all that being said, as the last thing to do is for Danny Don Meredith to take me out. Enjoy the night, everybody.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.